Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got another beauty in the showroom for you today. 57 Chevy, 327 under the hood, hooked up to a 5-speed. So you can drive this baby down the expressway and have some fun. Make this your daily driver, man. Everybody in town will know you're coming. She is a beauty too, man. All the chroma's looking sweet. Now we're gonna put it up on the lift so you can see just how nice the bottom side is too. The whole bottom side of this car is all finished off, looking absolutely gorgeous also. You can see all the trim, everything just bright and shiny, just like back in 1957. As a matter of fact, it probably looks better than 1957. I can't imagine it all looked that good back in the day. Tell you what, she is just absolutely beautiful. You can see that the body work on it is straight as an arrow. Now, a good way to check the body work is take a look at the reflections in the paint. If the reflections look like a mirror, that's some good body work right there. And you see how the door lines up real nice and the body line looks good. All this stainless has been completely polished, all looking like chrome. She is a beauty, man. Pop open this door. Look at that door jamb. Talk about attention to detail. Then the door panel. The whole interior on this thing looks very close to original. Super, super cool. I just love this. Looks like little amoebas on the in the fabric here. The way they did that back in the day, all that special stitching they did. Everything looking beautiful. Of course, the paint work on the dash is looking good. All the chrome on that dash is looking great. All the lenses on the gauges are nice and clear. It's got an aftermarket radio in there. We got seat belts in the front and in the rear. And of course, you can see all the stainless here on the fins, all looking good. Great looking exhaust. I love the gold. Inside the trunk, take a look there. Now, we do not have a tire. You can see that the rim is in there. You can see all the finishes and everything are there. You see the jack instructions. You see the jack and the lug wrench. You can see that the bottom side of the deck lid's nice and clean. I mean, everything about this thing just absolutely brand new. Just love the way all the stainless and everything are looking on this thing. She is a beauty. As you look down the passenger side, that passenger side door fits amazing. Everything nice and flush here. All that stainless, nice and clean. Love the wheel and tire combo also. Now guys, at Vanguard Motor Sales, we do not do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this car. And I know a lot of you want to hear that 327 fire up, but we're going to go out in the shop, see what's going on first. Now we're right here in the Motor City, so we've got great facilities for working on old cars. You know, this is where they were all born. Now we've got 25 lifts in here, 15 full-time mechanics checking stuff out. And then about 2 miles from here is our main showroom where there's over 150 cars there. So we own all of our inventory here at Vanguard. We don't do any consignment whatsoever. And a lot of people ask us, where do we find all these awesome cars? Where we're hopping on airplanes, getting in cars, driving thousands of miles, getting on our hands and knees with flashlights, checking out the bottoms of cars. We're checking them out top, bottom, inside and out. We're really picky about every car that we buy. The paint, the chrome, the underside, the suspension, the motor, the interior. Now, once we get them back here, the mechanics fully inspect every one of the cars before we park your dream in your driveway. All right, we're in the 57 now, and as much as I'd love to drive it, it is wet and nasty outside, and we're not driving this little beauty in a nasty weather. As you can see, everything in here looks like it's brand new. I mean, just beautiful. Everything pretty much looks stock in here also. They've added this RPM gauge here to the steering column, which I really like. And they have done a lot of refinishing of everything. You see new paint, new chrome. You can see it does have an aftermarket radio in it, but all the bright work, everything just looking absolutely gorgeous. I told you, or actually I'm going to be telling you about the 5-speed that's in it now, when we've actually already done the underside video. That's why I say that. But so it does have a Tremec 5-speed in it. I mean, everything on this thing is absolutely gorgeous. And don't forget, we can deliver this thing anywhere in the world. You just call Tom, he'll tell you how easy that is. And I want to thank almost 2 million of you who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. And if you haven't done it, hit that subscribe button and then hit that bell button so you get a notification whenever we get a cool car in. So stick with us. We are underneath this 57 now, and it is just as pretty underneath. As you can see, the new exhaust, the new gas tank, the primer finish on the floor, just like it would have been back in the day. I mean, everything in here is clean as can be. You can see the new brake lines. In the rear end, we got right around a 365 gear in there. That'll be a great highway gear for you. We've got drum brakes out back. I see a lot of new brake parts there too. Plus the guys here at the shop will still take all the brakes apart, make sure they're in good working order. You can see the brand new exhaust here, the brand new parking brake cable, the brand new body mounts here. And you can see the frames all painted up black, looking great. We've got crossover pipe in the exhaust. We got a TKX 5-speed transmission in here, so obviously that's a Tremec. That's not stock on this car. That's actually an upgrade. You get a 5th gear. It looks like all the steering gear has been replaced, the lower control arms. We got disc brakes up front. Looks like new ball joints. I mean, there's a lot of new parts on this thing. I mean, it's beautiful under here. The dog bones here are new. We got the sway bar. It looks all new. Chrome on the front bumper, definitely this is a re-chromed unit. The back side of the bumper's painted, and then the front side looks like brand new chrome. And then we've got BFGs on some great looking American Racing wheels. Let's see, the size is 225/60 15s. Wheel wells all nice and clean. You can see all the hardware and everything up in there is all looking beautiful, nice and clean, all brand new. And then as you look down the side of the car, you see that rocker molding's nice and shiny. You see the paint is nice and straight. I always look down to the bottom edges of everything. If they spent the time to clean up the bottom side of this rocker and paint it, that, you know, goes throughout the whole process. You know, the car definitely done well. 225/60 15s back here, same good looking American Racing wheels. And again, that wheel well just as pretty as the front one. Let's lower this thing down and take a look at the motor. All right, we're under the hood of this 57 now, and it is just as pretty under the hood. All the paint work under here is unbelievable. Looks like a brand new car under here, actually probably better than when the car was brand new. It's got a 600 CFM shined up Holley carburetor. That's a 4-barrel. It's got aftermarket power brakes. You can see great looking air cleaner, great looking valve covers. It looks like the heater hoses are hooked up. It looks like the whole heater system is all stock, all looking beautiful, the restoration of it. It's got a brand new die-hard battery in it. It looks like an aftermarket radiator that they've painted black to look old school. I mean, everything about this car is just neat as a pin, man. Even the bottom side of the hood's nicely painted and chassis black. This whole front grille area, also chassis black. Really, really nice restoration on this car, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your drive.